know what I'm tired of? I'm tired of all these professional, incredibly skilled artists handing out free advice and tutorials all over YouTube. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to ask my Twitter followers for the worst possible advice and see if I can actually improve my art off of it. Take that, you freaking nerds.
Also, this whole thing was streamed on my Twitch, so if you want to check out more of this content, feel free to stop by. Okay, back to the video.
So let's get this show on the road. I'm just gonna scroll randomly, right? And then I'm gonna do whatever my mouse lands on. First art of the day is use reference.
That's actually good advice. Like, please use reference. This is not bad advice. Please, oh my god.
You guys, I need you to give me a character or something to draw. Just give me anything to draw. Gun? Okay, we'll use reference to draw a gun. Found it. Gun. Yes, this is perfect. Perfect for my evil schemes.
So yeah, we started off nice and easy with a good old Lego pew pew thing. It's ended up being very like messy and relaxed because, you know, my fingers weren't warmed up yet, but you'll see further down the line that I get a little more complicated.
Use the same brush and size. So I think what they're saying is I have to use the same exact brush and the same exact size of brush for like the entire image, which is like, I wouldn't say that's like bad advice. That's like saying like to people who don't like using like having like these chips at the top. So
questionable thoughts aside, we started off very strong with this guy, you know, Mishima. And, you know, like, I know him from Smash and all that, but, you know, I hadn't really looked up what he was actually like, and I just noticed one very distinct thing.
Like, why is he so grumpy? Why is he so grumpy? Why is he so mad? His dad threw him off a cliff when he was a child, and then later threw him off to a volcano? That's why he's mad? What the frick? That's what we call in our household daddy issues. Yeah, that's what we call a Mishima issue. Do they just keep throwing each other off cliffs or something? Like, is that what happens?
That is precisely what happens past me. You stupid. So now onto art. I thought this challenge was, you know, alright. It wasn't that difficult. All you had to do was, instead of using that color line, you could just make it an eraser line instead and just like carve out those nice sharp edges. This whole challenge was going to be real easy peasy. And then the next one happened.
Scrolling up and down. And let your mind draw what it wants and unveil in its abstract yet eldritch art. The frick is that supposed to mean?
Well, apparently it means that I had to draw like a pale teal circle, and then like a duckling had to sit there with an iPhone, and that iPhone had to be playing like freaking Flappy Bird of all games, and then Kirby had to be there. Kirby had to be there, all flattened and squished, maybe because the game just came out, I don't know. And then there had to be like a giraffe with long neck and terribly painted stripes. It looked like one of those art therapy paintings that you would see in like freaking Parasite movie or something like that. I don't know. What?
Something. I'm gonna find something to draw. Make sure to use one layer for something like a person to make sure that coloring is easy. So I'd imagine what they were going for is that I have to use one layer to draw, like something with line art. That's what they're going for. Unfortunately, I paid,
So yes, this is something that I've done many a times before, maybe with a couple more layers, of course. Like, it's always nice to have layers when you're doing digital. But, you know, I was just used to doing the freaking put the sketch out, slap some colors on there, and make it work out. You know, I did that. But I ended up over-rendering this a little too much, if that makes sense. Like, this took an hour. Frickin' Joseph Joestar took a gosh darn hour of my life, and I drew him making the frickin' no maidens face. I don't know why I do the things I do. Why does he look like a femboy? He just looks like a femboy without all those freaking chiseled jaws, if you get what I mean. Of course, it looks okay. It's probably the best looking thing out of everything that came out of this freaking stupid challenge. The next challenge was to draw something with a mouse, suggested by Purple Pineapple. And the thing is, like, I wanted to make some of it look like trash, you know? So I thought this would be the challenge that would make it look like trash and make it very difficult for me to look average. And then, like, as I draw, I realized something. I was like, this is looking too good. And then Purple Pineapple had to be there to make this brilliant suggestion.
Use a mouse with high sensitivity. Do you want me to start over? I'll do that real quick. One sec. Here. Cursor speed. I'm just gonna, oh god. Can it go? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Oh my god. Moving. Oh no. I don't want to open GIMP. No. Sandra, Wario. What the frick?
You have never seen a faster mouse than this. I would move my freaking wrist an inch and it would fly across my screen. Like, what was I supposed to do? But it did end up looking okay. At first, you know, I was just putting out that line art and it was looking all right. It was looking all dandy and great. And then I started slapping on the gosh darn colors that I thought I had to color it in. And oh, it looks so bad. No, I want to stop me. Stop. What are you doing? Well, here it is.
Next we're gonna do not undo or use eraser ever. I'm going to fix my mouse first. I refuse to continue to live like this.
So yeah, the next challenge was the ever so fearful do not undo or erase. This is something that digital artists probably fear more than like traditional artists because, you know, you don't have to do it, right? And I thought, you know, I would totally just nail this. It was just one of my biggest habits to just smash that undo button every 3 seconds or grab the eraser and just like...
I almost erased it.
But all that aside, it was very fun. I got to draw Espresso from Cookie Run, you know, very gender, very beautiful. And like occasionally, like we would slip up a little bit, like I'd fill in the wrong area and I'd be like, but then like it was all good. We were all chilling, right? And then like we talked about Balan Wonderworld and talked about how sad the development was for some reason. And then this tragedy happened.
There we go. That's certainly something. Anyway, gender cookie complete. No. What did I do? I realized what I did, and I am ashamed. Look what I did. Look what I did. My line art, no!
Well, rest in peace, line art, but I did just like gently draw lines over it, and it was all dandy, no big deal. There they are.
The next one is, oh yeah, use black to shade.
So yeah, you're supposed to not use black to shade because apparently it makes your drawings look all muddy and nasty and stuff. But honestly, I don't see that much of an issue with it as long as you're like able to manipulate it in the right way. So I ended up using like a comic book like cell shading in a way where they just like make it completely dark. And I think it turned out pretty good. I ended up drawing Coach from Left 4 Dead 2. What a swell guy. We just talked about what a swell guy he was the whole time.
Our last one is you have to draw Master Chef with left hand. It's a freaking web.
Frick web MPs.
I have to draw Master Chief Chef with freaking left hand. Oh no. This is gonna go badly. Just look at this guy. Do you see all these details? Do you see this? It's gonna go. Oh no. Okay. Draw the Among Us version. Actually, that's actually pretty smart. Hold on, wait. Boom pow, look at that. Perfect. And let's add a little chef hat to that. How about that? Okay.
And last but not least, Master Chef. Man, this was actually a lot more peaceful than I thought it would be. I thought it would be like constantly crying about how, discoordinated my left hand was compared to my right hand. But it ended up being like, just like it felt like finger painting, where you just like slap on the colors everywhere until I started lining it. Then that's when I cried. But I think it turned out pretty okay.
We did it! We've made so much art today. With all the bad advice that you guys gave me. This is definitely the worst one.
So there you have it. 8 pieces of art made with mostly bad advice. It was the first time I would break the rules that I had been bound to for so long, and I actually had a lot of fun, especially since most of them actually turned out pretty good. Except for you. You know who you are. That's it for today. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, wherever you may be, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!